Hello, welcome to a new video on my channel. I was a while gone, I was a while inactive and I wasn't planning to do some videos. This video here wasn't really planned to do also, but I was thinking about to make it, and now I'm going to make it, and I really hope this video is going to help you because I discovered such nice thing. It really blew my mind, okay? So this idea came up or I got inspired by Peter Franz. On Instagram, his last post, it really inspired me to do that. And I discovered so much with that to do. It's so great. What am I talking about? I'm going to show you now something which I made on my last video. Let's watch it. Now, this part here, all of this, I wanted to really simulate the Louvre in France, where they have this building where they all are these paintings, The best thing about that is it was so easy to make because, watch out, this part here, this part here, this part here, this background, this part, everything of this was just a plain image, a 2D image, nothing more. I just really looked up for a front image, cut out everything, projected it, and really played with the topology and extruded things, and this kind of thing from Ian, which he teached in his video. It's a basic Ian tactic. Okay. The interesting part is the quality of the image I got from the internet was not in a good quality. It wasn't a good quality, but it wasn't so good so that I can use it, I can use it for this kind of thing, because for these kind of things, you really need a good quality in some cases, especially if you're showing your foreground, I really wanted to make that. I thought, wait a minute, there was something I heard of from Peter, and that was Topaz Gigapixel AI. And let me tell you something, this tool blew my mind in every aspect. I swear it is so great. I use this tool and I'm going to use it every time now. Actually, it is free. Now you can try it for free, but they will place their logo on your image after exporting. That's not so nice. So you can actually even get it. It's not that much to pay for, I think. And it's really, really great. Let me tell you that. You can actually do the following thing. You can look now up for every image you got. If you're trying to also play with extruding and projecting this plane into 3D, then you can actually look up for one and then place it here if it has a bad quality, or even if it has good quality, but you want to play with it. Okay, let's use this one, okay? So you'll notice it is not that big in resolution, and it has a bad quality if we try to scale it up. Now, the following thing is you can just copy it, I think it was copy. You can actually just save it, don't try to copy it, save it. And then you can just drag and drop it into the tool. We have to wait now, and now look what happens. Look just what happens. Scale, I only tried scale, okay? I didn't try to match it with my own custom settings because that would be too complicated for me, especially in the beginning. And I think this is enough to play with, really. So you have here your scale, and that's basically self-explained. You can scale the image, and I always use the biggest number I can get, which is 6. Sometimes you can even go higher to 71 or to, I don't know, 1000, but or 7, but that would be too much in my opinion. And also they give you the information. They can happen some artifacts if you try to really go that high. So I always use 6, and now look what happens. Guys, look at that, and then look at that. I can't understand. I don't even have words for that. It's so great. Look at that. It just scaled the image. Now you'll notice the following thing. You'll notice that the brick here, the wall, they made a mistake. It looks weird, okay? Actually, I don't know how to fix that, but we're going to try it. So maybe you can use lines. There are also some presets here you can use, or some settings, and it's going to apply different, or it's going to affect the image difference and you'll notice here. Okay, now here we fixed basically the problem. You know, it's so great. And we also have your standard. We can look at how that works. And it's basically almost real time, you know, it's almost real time. And then we can use here art and CG. In my opinion, it's good to always use very compressed or lines, especially for these kind of things, because it looks, in my opinion, almost better. I tried every of them, but in some cases, like in these, you know, very compressed doesn't work. So what you're going to do is now you can click on one of them and try to look for the best. And in this case, it's actually art and CG, all low resolution. And guys, don't forget, we have here a 277 and 450 pixel frame image. It's scaled up to basically this big size. Now tell me, isn't that fantastic and great? You have so much abilities and possibilities now to play with. And that's not even all, okay? So now we have discovered this great thing to use. But then I realized something. I realized you can actually push it to the next level. What I tried, that's how I came up, because that's what Peter did. I scanned with my phone, Polycam. I scanned an environment, okay? I scanned something like a room or an object. What I did is I scaled the texture in the software to 6 times. And it gave me a so high resolution. It was so fantastic to see and so nice to see. Then I imported it into Blender, applied the texture into like the Photoscan, and it looked, oh my god. I can show you that, okay? Okay, now watch. We're going to use very compressed. First of all, I'm going to cancel and then scroll. This is the Photoscan, okay? Which I made. And now look. Look guys, we scaled it basically from, it was also enough to like really use it. It is okay. Look at that. Okay, let's look at that. It was part of the ground. It is so freaking cool to see. I can show you that in Blender. I made this robot here, I made him in this scene. Okay, can show you that. And now look at that. Guys, that looks so clean and so high in resolution. We can look at the wall here. And it looks so great. I mean, it looked also great while scanning it. It looked great after scanning it. But after that, it really pushed it to the next level. Let me tell you that. You see that? You see that? That looks basically like a real photo, or like a real scan with reality capture. Don't forget that was on a phone. Look at that. Look at that, guys. And then I just discovered it by Peter, and maybe he's going to make a video about that. It's so nice. You can play with a lot of settings, and I just didn't plan to make this video, and that's why the video is here very short now, and doesn't really have a structure to see. The resolution evidently clear and great to see. Play with it, see what fits for you the most. And I also thought about to make an HDRI with my phone with HDRI, I think it was that. The app on your iPhone, which you can make with HDRIs, and you know the quality isn't really the best, and I didn't try it yet, but I think it is possible to higher the resolution a bit, and then we have a much more nice HDRI. But yeah, that was it actually. I hope you enjoyed the video, you took something with you, some information, and I could like really surprise you, and maybe you like it or liked it. Yeah, that was basically it. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment if you need some help or if you have some questions. I would really appreciate that. And I'm going to see you in the next video, and which is going to be more structured and better and planned. Okay, so thank you and bye.